One sec. Oh! Back and starving. Back and starving. Yes, that's hilarious. Jay. So, I don't know if anyone else here has noticed that... What's going on here? There we go. The base attack power came in 0.05, just like base support power came in as 0.05. So it's almost like saying, hey, if you're a duelist or a combat class, use a wooden grip instead of a leather grip. Which to me makes no sense, right? I mean, it really doesn't make any sense to me why we would push us to wooden grips, because I mean that's what's going to come down to. Yeah, I mean Twitch has been a little twitchy for me, I'll be honest with you. So this is my output. Birch didn't bring anything in. Did the wood or leather type affect that base or not? It did not. Birch came in with absolutely 0 stats. So no one using a grip that needs support power. I know, yeah, that's the goofiness, right? And so if you take a look, as of right now, do I have any other wood? I don't have any other. Well, wait, I have birch. Of course, I'm surrounded by wood, so I just go over here and get a piece of ash. But hopefully no one will come and kill me. Yeah, so that's the interesting. So, yeah, well, birch should have run plus stamina, but it didn't. You know, it's not. So, wait, let me make a quick pot. I need enough wood to actually care about. Crashing again. See, I'm going to crash again. Wonder if I'm having just generic some sort of internet issues right now. I mean, the weather's not great here in Portland. It's super cold. So let's do this with ash. So we all know that ash creates, so woodworking plank, woodworking components, plank. Where's my ash? See? Ash is bringing in no stats, which that's not right. Ash brings in stats for planks. I'm just not seeing it at the moment. I mean, I know you brings in leatherwork, lifesteal. We saw that earlier today. Let me take that plank, and then if I go up here to weapon components and do the grip again, it's going to give me a pack power. Oh, a failure. Of course it is. Jesus frickin' Christ. Yeah. I mean, I've spent all the time and efforts to, increase my stats in certain things, but, it's just not. I mean, let's just say I must be still pretty low in certain things. Yup, no hit points. Yeah, I mean, Ash has, everything has some base stats to it. I mean, but I'm not seeing them. Um, which sucks because now I'm either bringing in. You need a dump of raw materials. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of raw materials. My biggest problem right now is for some reason when I'm doing the grips. So here's the grip again, right? So now we're going to get a base 0.05 attack power, but the ash didn't bring anything in, right? Isn't that crazy? Let's go back over to the U tree real quick. Hopefully that angry duelist will be gone. That's my problem. See, I've got I'm too useful being underground, so running underneath the top here means I blew my oh my god oh my god button. But all right, let me run over here to the U tree. Hey, does anyone got a guess when we're gonna see another wipe? I mean, that's for me. That's the magic question. Oh, hello. You guys missed out. I wiped out this entire group. Sometimes 2, sometimes 4 on 1. With the duelist. Bet next weekend. I think so too, right, Tennis? If they've got the ability for us to improve our inventory, right? And oh Jesus Christ! Now I gotta kill you. Retaliate! I gotta get up before she does her heal, damn it. She's gonna heal. God bless America. Come here, you little sucker. Come here. Come to daddy. 13,000. Look at that. 13,000 a single hit with my full pip. But, I mean, again, I'm running a much nicer sword than most. Who's over here hammering on stuff? Just checking. Let me get some U-wood. Let's see if the U-wood is going to screw with us and not have any stats. It's probably Beetle. He's just going to sneak up on me and kill me. I've been having a good time. I've been avoiding most combat. Whatever guild gets me, boy, that's going to be... They're going to have to really get to the gym. Let's just say there's some serious carrying going to be needed. Let's drop down. Let's abort that. Yes. So let's look at planks again. Right? And so, did we say, you thought about it. I knew it, right? See, I'm having issues right now on this screen. You're gonna see another bounce of the screen. So let me create a plank here out of U-wood. There's lifesteal. Should come back on here in a sec. Let me run my experiment, so who cares about the failure? So I've got lifesteal coming in. Mean but fun. Yes, that is so true. Still no take bugs. Just think of all those purple items that I should be having right now. But I don't. Blacksmithing. So hey, Tennis, in your testing, have you already been figuring out what best of slot, best of class is going to be? I mean, right now I can find no reason for certain classes to have mail at all. Don't get me started on the combination of the needing of iron. Oh my God, that's just ridiculous. We don't need points of interest. If we've got some mail or plate wearers in your guild, any iron node or copper or whatever, talk about points of interest for combat, right? It's going to be interesting. Leather is they're going to be points of interest or conflicts around hordes of boars or hordes of bears, right? You know, there's a it's going to be really interesting. So here, so attack power and lifesteal. So as of right now, there'd be absolutely no reason why a ranger would want a grip. There's no reason why a ranger would want a grip made out of leather because, like Linception had said earlier, their C attack is this huge lifesteal. So the best in slot weapon grip for a ranger would probably be a U plank converted. The trick is you just want to get, blue level U wood if you can find it, or at least green. Yeah, I mean, I'm keeping track of all of the. Yeah, stats should have appeared on the grip up here, I think. At least for the ash. Stats did come through for the U wood. I just keep taking things just to, keep my streak going. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm updating all of the Google spreadsheets that the community has been sharing. I know Caldera has been great too, but in sharing, I feel like I've shared with people who are on my stream. I'm not. Let me go grab some oak. If you've been in my stream, I've shared my smaller things with them. They're not as wide. They're not as wide covering as the Caldera. I need to get a crafting potion put together. Of course it is. Nice. Three failures in a row. There we go. 4 failures in a row. That's not math. That's not statistically improbable, is it? 5 pots in a row failed? No. How about, can we go for 6? No. Just 5. There we go. At least got enough oak to make one plank. Yeah, there is something to be said about Jesus hating me. I'm not gonna lie. RNG Jesus. Yeah. While I'm here, let's knock down this yew tree too. So I guess that would be one thing that I look forward to when we finally get our some sort of formalized AMA. Ask ask them anything on crafting, right? I hate games that force me into specific paths, especially when I know that the game has such breadth of options of items. But as of right now, there is not a lifesteal option in leather that I know of, and I've been looking. I really have. So if you want lifesteal for a ranger, you've got to have a wooden grip on your swords. I mean, that's not bad. It just seems like unless some build makes attack power better than lifesteal, will we only have certain types of formats of things? That's always a concern for me. So let's go to planks here and test out oak. Someone's just going to walk by and kill me, and that's going to be pretty funny. More than likely it'll be Beetle. No, see, crit hit chance. So it's really interesting. Some of the woods have their stats on them. Some of them don't. There's a lovely failure. Let's make this item, and let's make another grip. I swear I want to just create a HTML5 app or something that's mobile friendly that will allow me to go, I need a weapon grip, and I want these stats. Ugh, who's there? Who's near me? Somebody around me? Freaking me out. It's interesting how far away you can hear the I mean, I know it's to create conflict, but man, gonna have to be harvesting late at night. Let's make a grip out of oak and see if it comes through. Weapon components, weapon grip, plank. I'm logging out, so sure you are. Oh, and it's a failure, of course. So since we're looking at weapon grips, let's look at... So one interesting thing, though, let's take a look at this, though. So when I go in to make a leather grip, right now I get a plank, and I can take a plank, and I can put that plank into a wooden handle. When I do leather components, and I used stitched leather, I can do... I get a chance to put a specialty seal into my grip. But again, I lose my base statistics, my base stats of Hellcat gone away over the top of leather working. And then when I go up here to create my weapon grip, doesn't it feel like I get to mess around more with leather? Right? I get a little more touchiness. I get a little more support power that I don't need. But I get a chance to play with some stuff when I'm crafting leather because I can bring in a seal versus a plank. Yeah, I mean, I understand though, Coolster, I understand why. Because planks are going to be used in buildings, right? So it's not like I'm going to build a building that has leatherworking stats. So right now, the concept of planks don't give you that. Oh, but they do. So when I go up here to make a metal bar, I get a specialty seal. And so that's where we were saying where if you expect all silver, so now I get a chopping benefit. I love how it calls it a chopping sealed silver bar. It makes it seem like it's so important. But then when I just do straight up silver bar, I get my resource. So the difference being is here is I lose that base combat, back to like what Tinnis said. Yeah, I would suspect. So after today we lose all our gear. Yes, Bloodbath. I would suspect that James's awesomeness, his leather tunic and his awesome pew pew pistol is going to be gone. I suspect we lose it all. So, well, hey, I think I'm gonna cut it for my stream. I need to go grab some food and get some errands done. I don't know how longer they're gonna keep the. I don't know how much longer they're gonna keep the game on. If you're in chat and not in game, get in game. Even though things are going to change on this next patch, better understanding of where it was versus where it went, I think just helps us all long term. So there's my bow to the crowd and my favorite mechanic. I like to end my stream with my hat floating ever closely to the ground.